Hey there guys, and welcome to what could just possibly be a one-off video. Now this is a game that I just really wanted to talk about. It's been sat in my Steam library for quite some time, pretty much since release, which must have been about a year or so ago, and the game's called Hellion. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. Hellion, I'm not too sure. Hellion. But what can I say about this game? It's a space survival game, and it has some different things to it. Unlike many of the other survival games that we're used to seeing, and I suppose the closest reference I could think to this is Star Shelter. In this game, you don't really have to worry about the food and things like that, but you yes, thank you, Doors. But you do have to concentrate on things like oxygen and all that. So, we look in the tab. I've got a jetpack here. I've got oxygen, fuel, and power. Things that are very important to manage because obviously, while you're floating around in space, you're going to be kind of buggered without them. I'm actually quite early into the game and I'm still trying to learn all the mechanics. But what I can say though, you got real like micromanagement. You got different parts that you have to replace in the base as they wear down. So if I take out the injector here, where's it gone? There it is. So resource injector, it is currently at 93% health. Still fine. I can still use that. Put that in there. This manages the oxygen, I believe, on my base. If I come here, got this unit here which has got some carbon filters, and they're important to keep the air clean and purified. Fire extinguisher, of course, if there's any fires. Thankfully I've not had any yet. Here I've got a cargo terminal. So what I can do is I can manage all the cargo on my vessels. Ooh. I think there must have been some sort of collision there. But I can manage all the cargo on my vessels. I've got an attach point at the moment. I've got a jetpack on there. So if I go to my attach point, I can see here what resources that has on board. And I think I already filled it. So I'm going to transfer some more nitro to that just in case. Yeah, it's already full, so I don't need to do that. Or I can unload it and store it all within my ship. Can also refine resources. I don't know if I've got any. No, I'll have to head out. I could get canisters where I've got some resources inside. So I'm going to head out first. The graphics in this game are gorgeous. I could imagine trying to play this game in VR. It'd be so immersive. But even on the pancake screen, I can't speak. Even on the pancake screen, it's quite a hit on performance. I will say that. Still should be free to go through. Yeah, looks are equalised. Yeah, we're all right. Oh, no gravity. But you got full 360-degree movement. I think that if this ever did come into VR, that would be probably quite extreme and quite nauseating. Although the devs not mentioned anything about VR, and he probably won't do neither because there's quite a lot to this game graphically. So first thing I need to do, I'm going to have to decompress my airlock. So I'm going to put my helmet down. Right, so I'm going to depressurize. Okay, that's done. Now, the reason why I'm saying this might be a one-off, this is a very, very slow-moving game. There is no fast action to it. Ooh. A bit of a stutter. Right, steady myself out. But it's very slow-moving. Now, at the moment, I'm orbiting this planet. Now, you can't actually go onto the planets, but you can orbit around them, and there'll be things like this thing here. It's like huge refinery base. I'm in the process of actually trying to loot it. It's quite a big place. So I've got a lot more things to gather from that. But this is my ship. which is docked and hooked onto my base, allowing me to transport my base around. I'm not too sure if there's actually a limit to how big your base can be for the ship, but if I remember rightly, I think let's close that. I think you can actually find other ships floating around in space which you can actually take command of, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, oxygen's breathable. Head in here. There we go. So, welcome aboard the SS Simple. Okay, so this is the flight deck, of course. So I could fly my ship. I'm not going to do anything with it at the moment. I've got it perfectly lined up with the base that you can see right in front of us. So you can see that size of that place. It's going to take a lot of exploration. So let's just get off that. Okay, so yeah, I've got canisters here with resources. Yeah, these ones are full, them ones are empty. I don't know what to do with the empty canisters though. I'm not too sure if you can just... might just ditch them into space. I don't know. So, but for now, I'll just put them on the shelf. I'm going to gather that, and that. Actually, I'll put that one back. My hands are a bit full. I've got some other canisters here. I've got some mini resource containers which you can use to charge your jetpack. Could be handy, but they don't provide oxygen to it. Got some stim packs and somewhere around I've got some spare parts as well, which I've been gathering, although I've still got to get some more yet. This ship, I'm not too sure if I've quite got all the parts in yet. So if I go to power supply management, yeah, I'm missing 2 more core containment field generators, which will make the actual ship's power efficiency much better. At the moment, it's not at maximum efficiency. Although I've got my solar panels out and I'm drawing panel from the sun, so I'm getting some good power. Life support in here. Yeah, the air tank, got some decent air in there at the moment, and not too sure if it's boosting. It's not really going up, so but I can actually transfer some of that from my base into there. Here we've got some carbon filters, servo motor, because without the servo motor, well, oxygen doesn't really work properly. Got some spare suits, jetpacks here. Yeah, it's quite a lot. I haven't used this yet. I've got the drilling system. Haven't actually used it yet, but I do plan on using it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to base first. Right, close. Takes a little bit of getting used to this zero gravity in here, but it's pretty cool. Right, helmet down. Don't want to suffocate. Right, depressurize. Don't want to be blowing myself out of my ship. Good to go. Open the outer door. Right. I'm going to head back into the base, and then I want to do a little bit of exploring in there. It's why I've got extra jetpacks, because last thing I want to be doing is getting caught without oxygen. That would be a huge problem. Now, this game is actually designed with multiplayer in mind. That's the first and foremost part of it. It's only recently the developer has actually included single player. And while I do like multiplayer games, when it comes to these, I work for a living. I don't have time to keep coming in every single day to see if anybody's raided my base and stolen my goods and killed me or anything else like that. I don't have time for all that nonsense, so single player is a welcomer thing. It just means that at this time I don't think there's like threats other than you know, the standard things of oxygen and stuff. Oh, sugar. Forgot to do me compression. Sort the airlock out, pressurize. Okay, that's done. Come on, turn around. Right, come on. Should have gravity in this section. Yeah, there we go. Oh! That's a little bit weird, that. Getting the door, and sometimes it seems to be like it spins me around or something. There we go. Back on board the base. Now, can actually expand this base, and that's what I'm looking to do. I'm going to have a look around that station that I'm currently nearby to see if I can actually get any of the modules off it, because that's what these bases are, the modules, or different sections of base which you can attach to other parts. So unfortunately my ship, I can only anchor it. I can see I've not found a way of actually docking it to the ship so I can get immediate access from the base to the ship without actually going into space, but here, never mind. Right, so this has got some dry ice in it, so I'm going to load that in there. Go in cargo terminal, attach point, unload, done. This one, what's that got in it? Nitrates. Right, I'm not too sure what that's used for yet. We'll find out in time. So, unload. Get that off. Get that in there. Attach point. More dry ice, that's good. So, use that to refine. So, oh, actually, I've still got stuff in here that should be refining. Get on with it. I think that was the problem. I was refining previously, but I had to relocate the base because there was there was sort of like meteors or some things. There were things colliding with my base, causing damage. Now I've got to actually look into how I do repairs with it. I'm sure I've got a welding gun somewhere. Actually, let's have a look down here. Gonna head down to crew quarters. Open. Yeah, that's a welding tool. So, so 2. Right. I'm not too sure, unless I can only use it out on the exterior of the base. But tell you what, that would be somewhere else to explore in my own time. Let's head back in this way. See how the refining's doing. Refinery. Oh yeah, that's all done. Right, so I've got oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and nitro. Right, so I'm going to put some dry ice in there. Confirm. Want to refine that. That'll give me lots of oxygen. In fact, I might want to transfer some of my oxygen to my ship. So, yeah, you can see there's not a lot there. I've not really got a lot on this neither, so I'm not going to transfer all of it. Let's just put 70 in there. Okay. Refinery. Can I drop in I haven't got any ice there. What about the nitrates? Can I put that in now? Yeah. So that should eventually start refining. Probably do the dry ice first and then do the nitrates. But yeah, I've got storage facilities for med packs. This is my cryo pod where I can go to rest. That's my spawn point. So if I die, I haven't died yet. Fingers crossed sort of thing. I can't say touch wood, but there is no wood around here. It's all metal. Artificial gravity control. If I turn that off, I start floating around. Like that. I'll turn that back on. Got power supply within the base as well. So at the moment, I'm not gaining, although the capacitor's full anyway, so I'm fine with that. Solar panels out, getting 100% sun exposure. Systems are online here, except for the FTL. I'm not too sure what that is yet. I'll work that out. I've got so much I've got to learn about this. There's really quite a lot to it. So, right, how much oxygen I've got left in there? Right, I'll tell you what. Let's get that off. I'm gonna put that there. Oh! That was stupid. Took my jetpack off with my helmet down. That meant I was suffocating. Not a good idea, Simon. Not a good idea. Right, so I want to top up the oxygen for that. Yeah, that's done. Nitro. Yeah, that's the one. Let's put that, transfer some of that. Should be done. Put that back in. Not too sure what my health's going to be like now. Tell you what, just be on the safe side. Let's get one of them. Where's he gone? Ah, there we go. Stim pack. Right, use that. Should be good to go now. Alright. I want to make sure I clear up my inventory. I've got them warp cores on me. I don't really want them on me. I'm not too sure where to put them though. I do need them on my ship, but I'm kind of running out of storage on there as well. So, tell you what, go down to crew quarters. I'll put some of them in there. Because when I board that vessel, I want to make sure I've got enough space for everything. So, yeah, I can only get one in there. Can I put anything on these? No, I can't. Right. This is a bit of a nuisance. I really do need to expand quite a bit. Got another cryopod here. Right. Oh, it's for a sapphire like that. Lava lamp. Yeah, I don't have any of them. Right. Right, what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to head back to my base, or my ship up above, and I'm going to upload these warp tanks, and I'll bring you back when we're boarding the vessel. See you in a moment, guys. Okay, so here we go. Look at the size of this place. It's humongous. I'm not too sure if there's a... Yeah, still gotta get to the grips of the controls. Yeah, I'm not too sure if there'll actually be any sections I'll be able to get from this base. Might be possible, although I suspect that the likely chance is that it's going to be malfunctioning. Let's have a look. What about this section here? What I need to do is try and find the docking controls. Oh, turn my light on. Yeah, I'm not seeing docking controls here. I'll have to have a look inside then and see if I can actually see a control unit to undock it, because it should be able to dock to something by the looks of it. It's got the connection points. Let's have a look inside, see what we got. Oh, orientate myself. There we go. I'm not seeing anything in this immediate part. Oh, what's that? Warp cell. Let's have that. Handy to have the warp cells. They allow me to travel around at warp speed to large distances. Is there going to be it? Here we go. Yeah. Right, so we've got some refined resources. I'm going to ditch these. Don't need them. So get rid of that and that. Put that there. Nicely stacked. Oh, they were. Right, what's here? Docking. Ooh. Looks like a crew quarters. Wow. Oh, yeah. Some nice goodies in here. So, more suits. Don't think I really need suits. Is there anything in here? No, it's empty. Storage for multiple items. But this is actually bigger than what I've got. What's that? What's this here? Oh, so it's just some sort of storage slot for multiple items. Got a cargo terminal. More storage shelves. Personal locker. Ooh, for weapons. Nice. I've actually got a couple of guns, but no use for them at the moment. Nothing there. Got a resource injector, small stim pack, resources, stim pack, another resource canister. What's in them? Dry ice. That one's got oxygen. Nice. And more dry ice, which can be converted into oxygen. Small resource container. Looks like that's all there is in this room. In this section of the base, should I say. So let's head out here. They've got door control there. Want to try and find the docking lever. Door control. Right. So it's there's the docking lever. So if I pull that switch, it'll undock it from the certain parts of the ship. But I've got to do it section by section, I think. Oh, come on. Open. Oh, I'll do it manually then. I'm not going to do that just yet. Need to explore a little bit more, and then I have to work out how I'm going to move it, because there should be a panel on the top of the module. Right, so got another jetpack there. What's it? How much is in that? 100% power, but not much in the way of oxygen and all that. So put that back. It's an airlock. Close. Right, that's pressurized. Ooh. Ooh, now then. Whoa. This looks big. It's like a warehouse. Look at the size of it. Nice. This would be epic for storage. Got anything in here? No, that's empty. Empty. Of course that's empty. Big hangar doors here as well. These can be opened, I think. Yeah. Open that. Open to the voids of space. I don't want to float into the voids of space. Right. Looks like the refining station is one side of it is out of order, but there is a side here that's functional. It's got. Well, there are resources. Right. Oh, I'd have to actually get a container. So if I grab one of these containers, put that in there. Right. Let's see. Nitro. So attach point, sorry. No, I don't want to unload. How would I actually transfer from this? Not too sure I'd actually transfer the resources from that to this, so that's somewhat to look into. Anything there? That's for a sentry gun. Ooh, got more containers there. Door control. This is two. It is, yeah. This is two of them combined. Wow. I would really love to have this attached to my base. I'm going to have to look into that. See if I can do that, how I'm going to achieve it. Like I said, I need to find those docking controls at the top. Because I had to actually manually disconnect it from this base and then transport it to the new one. Or to my current base. So I've got more canisters here, more resources. Hold on, I'm a bit full on my inventory. Anything here? No. So yeah, it is a very slow game. It's very methodical. It's not action packed. You're not going to find loads of things to shoot at. In fact, in single player at this time, I really don't think there is anything to shoot at. It's all about exploring different galaxies and building up on your base and things like that. I really want these. I want these badly. Right. Not going to go exploring all of this because I've got a feeling there won't be a lot in here. So, has it got a docking control here? Airlock. Right, you probably disconnect from the other side. No? Right. Prep room. And it's airlocks. Okay, that's jetpack, isn't? I think this is where I came from before. I'm not seeing the dock controls for this section, which is a shame. Anything in these? No. Right. Yeah, I think I'd have to actually have a look. I'd have to explore around the outside and see what I can find out there. I don't know. I might need to close these off if I end up having to separate these. So, oh, let's get through that. Yeah, they're closed. Right. So I'm going to head out here. Close the door. They don't seem to detach these sections. Door control. Oh. Nope, still not seen docking port. Well, I'm not seeing the docking controls. Could probably get lost in this place. Oh! Open! I think I've already been in here, haven't I? Yeah, been in this section. And that's where it drops the canisters. Oh. Lots of oxygen. Gravity, I mean. There's no gravity, no oxygen or anything here. We'll look at this panel here. That's the environmental monitor. No gravity. Temperature 28. The air quality and pressure, there's none of it. It hasn't got any. The systems are obviously offline. What's this? Access panel. Ooh. Another gun. Thank you. Just in case the dev at later times decides to add things in to shoot. Oh. Right, let's just check the status of my suit. 58% oxygen. I'm okay at the moment. Right. So I'm gonna just have a quick scour around up here. Actually, power. What's my power like? Yeah, so I'm using my torch. That'll be draining the power on my suit. Docking panel control. Ah, there we go. Right. So that would release this section. Okay. Plasma accelerator. Not too sure what that'd be needed for. So access that. No, it's offline. So that's probably what I need. I'd have to get some power to it. Probably not enough power to be able to detach it. Let's try over here. Oh, come on. Right. Yeah, they don't seem to be powered up, these at all. So by the looks of it, I can't do anything with them. I'd have to actually get the parts to actually engage the power for them. So what about these big units here, the warehouse type things? Let's have a look over here. But it's the detail to this thing, though. I mean, look at these. The models, they're fantastic. I love the detail to it. The dev really has put effort into the graphics in this game. Not seeing a docking panel here. It's a shame. I would have liked to have shown you guys the docking procedure. It is slow and painful, but it works. Because this could be expanded upon. It looks like there are additional ports. Are they possibly docking things? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look underneath. No, I'm not seeing the controls for them at all. Not too sure what that is there. What's this here? You can see what I mean about this game, though. It's very slow moving. You don't want to be moving around too fast. You will cause serious damage to yourself. All right, that's for defenses for a sentry gun. Some of that could be crafted, although I haven't got a console yet to be able to do the crafting. So, well, yeah, this is just been a quick look anyway at Hellion. I find it such a fascinating game. I can get lost in this game for hours and get fully immersed into it. And that's saying something, considering the fact that obviously I love my VR games, and that's what I usually cover on my channel. So, but playing something like this, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's something I can really get my teeth into. So, but yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe. I think I'm upside down. Yeah, it needs to turn around. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.